Andy's Garage. I'm Andy Phillips. We're back here in the garage working on the Countach Replica project. If you remember in the last episode, we fired it up for the first time in a few years. We got the engine running after doing 17 months worth of work. Everything ran fine. However, the engine was idling a little bit rough and there was a lot of smoke coming out. We were trying to diagnose what that was. At the time I was thinking it could have been from an overabundance of oil that we found inside of the oil pan, and there was also a lot of oil sludge. Since then we cleared all that out, took it all apart, cleaned it out, inspected the crankcase, everything looked good. And then another thing was possibly it could have been a blown head gasket, which it wasn't that either. So basically what it came down to is it was a rodent nest that was inside of the exhaust system, probably in the muffler. So we went ahead and we ran that the other day and got a lot of that smoke out of there. I think it's burning its way out. So we're going to fire it up again today, and then we're going to go ahead and see how that goes. And then I think that will put us in the right direction. And then it looked like we might be dealing with a little bit of a misfire, so we're going to go ahead and replace all of the spark plug wires, or the ignition cables as some people call it. And then maybe even the spark plugs, even though the plugs do look very good. So that's the next thing after this. And then we have the coolant system that we're going to go ahead and just go through and repair some of the dry rotted hoses, get all that squared away, and get that all the pressure right and get air out of that. And then pretty much wrapping it up at that point with the wheels, and then moving on to the body. So let's go ahead and fire it up now, and let's see how it's idling, and check it out. Well, that pretty much wraps it up for today. The engine is actually idling very good. As mentioned before, we're going to go through and take a look at that misfire, get that corrected, and then move on to the coolant system, and then on to the wheels, getting the surface on the rotors cleaned off, and just checking the brakes, replacing the brake fluid, getting the calipers coated. Also going to look into possibly the tie rods, and then also the bushings with the grease fittings at each wheel. And then that will move us on to the body. So we're coming around, wrapping things up. I hope this video was enjoyable for you. Please send any questions, any comments. And as always, we thank you for your support. Please like this video, subscribe to this channel. We would appreciate that. And we'll see you next time.